I thought everybody could use a tutorial on troubleshooting fuel problems with your Solex. By and large, these issues are caused by not driving the car enough, letting the fuel dry out, or using old sour fuel, or not having debris in your gas tank, the inner liner of the gas tank flecking off, or having rust in the tank. And for instance, if you open up a float bowl cover and you look in there, it looks like there's sand inside. That's not sand, that's rust. So here's some handy hints on how to troubleshoot your Solexes. First and most common is the needle and seat. This is the needle and seat. This thing moves up and down to allow fuel to come in. When it's installed like that, the fuel comes in and the float closes it off. Fuel doesn't come in anymore. Now what's going to happen is, if you allow this thing to sit and gets dried out, then the needle can stick to where no fuel comes in, or it'll stick open to where no fuel will stop flowing and you get flooded carburetors. So the easiest thing to do is take some of your favorite carburetor cleaner and spray down in here and see if this thing will open up. In fact, this one right here is sticking. This carburetor cleaner should have come out of here. There we go, just barely coming out. Well, that's not coming out enough. This is a defective needle and seat. So you should have fuel coming out both of these orifices. It should make noise. Next, the carburetors themselves. Fuel goes in the two-part fuel bowl. This part supplies the mains and the fuel going through the throats. This supplies the accelerator pump circuit. And when there's fuel in there at the proper level, and take your float out, the fuel should just come up to your float bowl cover off. The fuel should just come up to this septum right here. Anyway, and down the bottom, it's not in there now because I've driven it out, but there's a check ball that's in here, and sometimes that check ball could be the issue. So your fuel starts here, goes through the check ball that's not right there, check valve, goes into the diaphragm area here, pumps through this circuit right here, that pathway, and to this check valve. And this has got a ball in it, and sometimes you can hear it moving anyway. It also has a screen on there to keep little flecks of material from coming out. And fuel goes then up to this channel here, comes out here to this jet right here, and I forgot to get a accelerator pump nozzle. Let me go get one. Hang on a minute. This jet right here holds your accelerator pump discharge nozzle in place inside here. So when you operate the throttle, you should be getting a very fine, solid needle-like stream of fuel that shoots through the carburetor and actually will come out the other side if it's properly adjusted. And obviously this little teeny hole here can get plugged up, and that's why you got a screen on here to help screen out the little boogers. Next, we got your idle jet, G55 idle jet. You can see the little teeny orifice there. That's where the fuel comes out. And if this is clogged with a little fleck of anything, you will not have idle. So what you do is you take this out, blow it out. You can also do something like this. Blow through there. Clean that out, and that screws into a threaded hole right here, and off to one side there is that hole right there that goes into this channel, and ties into all these, into this channel, which also connects to your idle mixture screw area right here. And if you look down inside here, you can see the you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes down inside there. So you can see it like that. Anyway, that's all. Those are all connected in line, and any one of those could be clogged up with something. So again, you'll take your carburetor cleaner and you'll spray it in here, you'll spray it in there, and just spray the heck out of it. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yes, pre-atomizer. This guy goes inside here. It's held in place by a set screw and a jam nut, and if this gets loose, it'll flood. The barrel will flood with fuel. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick your finger in there. Take another one that's assembled, and you take your finger and stick it in there, and you're going to see if this wiggles. If it wiggles, then it needs to be tightened up. Because that, and what's really bizarre is this is a metal to metal seal. It's supposed to seal fuel, and it has to be, you have to crank down on there really hard, but at the same time you got almost no support here whatsoever for this thing. So after a period of time, this can come loose, and if that's the case, it dumps a lot of fuel into your throw to your carburetor. So I think, see if that helps you out in the future for diagnosing and fixing fuel issues. Again, the biggest issue is dried fuel and poor quality fuel and dirty fuel.